Hello and welcome. In this video we will talk about road designing and of course keeping in mind with the nature because it's very important for us. And we'll talk about also how to make these curbs and the foundations of it and how to cut properly the routes out of your toposolid. And again keeping in mind with nature, so we have water passing through those materials, the same here. Um, Here the water can flow into the rivers here, and that's what we need. So don't be afraid to follow along because it's harder than it seems. Um, so yeah, let's jump straight into it. Let's go. The first thing that we are going to do is going to the massing and site tab. There we're gonna choose our toposolid because we're gonna draw a toposolid first and pick of course the one that you desire. We're gonna draw a simple rectangle and add some measurements like okay, like this, and then we're gonna make this so we have enough space to model, and we're gonna place it in the middle like here, and then we go to right here, click OK, and there we have it. Now the second thing that I'm gonna do is assign the levels. So we go to our section, go to view, and this level I will make the roads, yes, and I will make another level for -10 for the ground. All right, that's enough. That seems okay. So we're gonna place the ground to ground. There we go. Perfect. You can see in our 3D. That's all right. And now the next thing that we're gonna do is model the roads. And first I'm gonna put some reference line. Where do you find them? On the architecture tab, reference planes. Excuse me. And now we're gonna draw one here and one here. So the road will be 4 meters. We need 200 on each side. Like this. I will extend them so they are equal. Voila. Then add a dimension because we can. 4 meters. Exactly what we want. Now again for the road we go to the massing and site, top solid, and now you choose of course the road itself, then again a rectangle, and snap to the reference planes like this. It doesn't matter how long, and we will make it or place it in the middle like this. There we go, and it will be on the level road that we made. Right here we can see level road, exactly what we want. Click OK. Now we have a warning that the toposolids overlap. No problem, don't worry, we will solve this in a minute. How we do that? We're gonna cut this toposolid with this toposolid, so we're gonna cut it out. How do you do that? Very simple. Go to the modify tab, the cut tool, and now select first the, the element that you want to cut. So we want to cut this toposolid with this one, and voila, it's done. So the next thing that we are going to do is make a curb for or the first curb for the road. How do we do that? Very simple. We need a family first for that. So we're gonna make a metric profile family. You go to file right here. You go to new and you pick here family. Then you scroll down to metric profile. It depends on your country. If you use imperial or metric. If it's imperial, it will be imperial profile instead of metric. But right here we have metric profile. You click open, and that's what you have. So if you want to make a curb, the road will be on one side and the curb will be on the other side. How do I know that? Because of experience. But Revit knows that the road is always on this side. So we need to make a curb on this side. Well, we will make a super curb for the water. So we will make a rectangle, and I'm gonna first change the units to centimeters. How do I do that? Shortcut UN. Then I'm gonna change it right here to centimeters. Okay, and there we go. Now I'm gonna change the curb to 20, and this will be 30, and now we're gonna give it an offset of 1 centimeter like this. Why? Because the water of the road will nicely fall into the curb. Now we're gonna save it, of course, don't forget that. Save as family, and we use it curb 1. Let's go, and there we have it. Load in the project and close. Voila, overwrite, already made one. And now we go to 3D again. So what we're gonna do now, it's very important, we go to the architectural tab, we go to floor, then we go to floor slab edge, we go to edit tab, and now we're gonna do duplicate and name it curb 1, like this. And then we're gonna choose a profile. So we're gonna choose a profile that we made. So I will see here curb 1. That's how it's done. And now we can also assign the material here, and here the profile curb 1. So click apply, okay. But now it doesn't really do much because we need edges. So we will see if you go to an edge, you see this is the edge of the topo solid from the road, and you just click on it, and boom, voila, there we have your curb. And we go to the other side, and voila, there we have it. Now we're going to change the material, going by edit type, and we go to normally I made one. Okay, voila, click apply, voila, instead, very nice. Now we're gonna cut it also, cut the top of solid again, and boom, there we have it. Now we need an extra curb here, so we will make again not a new one because I want to it for the video. So like here now I made this curb, so I will save it, like save as family, and then we're gonna use it as I will do it funderingen curb 2, curb 2, alright, save, and then load it and no, guess we don't gonna close it so you can still see it. Now it's loaded in. Again, the same as before. Go to the architecture tab. We go to floor, slab edge, edit type, duplicate of course. Then we're gonna name it curb 2. Then we're gonna search for our curb 2 right here. The material stays the same. Apply, okay, and then click on it. Boom, boom. There we go. As simple as it is. We're gonna cut it again right here on the modify tab. But we're gonna select the top solid first, and voila, that's how it is. We go to the section right here, and as you see, that's actually the curb that you see here. So this can be gone, and we're gonna close it. Voila. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is the foundations for those curbs. Well, it's the same routine that we did before, but another profile. So I won't show it again, so the video won't take too long, of course. I will hide the top solid so we can easily see or grab the edges. So we go to the floor slab edge, and then we go to the profile that we want. Click on it here, click on it here, and it's done. Now again, for the new one, floor, slab, edge, and then we're gonna I don't think it's this one, I'm not sure. No, it's not this one, so we need to load it in. Very simple. We're gonna pick this one right here, and we're gonna save, of course, save as, and I will use it as a foundation curve 2, and we will delete this, save. Now we're gonna load and close. Alright, thanks. There we go. Again to 3D, and right here, duplicate foundation curve 2. Then we're gonna search for curve 2, foundation curve 2. There we go. Apply. Okay, now select the edges. Voila. And we're gonna change the material, of course. Boardstein. There we go. Well, a little trick that you can do is just selecting here, Control C, apply, and then we go to the next one, edit type, and just do Control V if it works. Why? What have I done? Normally Control C, right? Okay, and then we do Control V. There it is, and apply. There we go. We have the same materials. Now we're gonna modify them a bit by joining them together, but it's just one big foundation, and then cut it like this. I want to cut foundation with this one, and I want to now we need to think, cut this foundation with this one, and voila. And then we will want to cut this with this, and there we have it. Now we have our foundations for our curbs. Nicely done. I'm gonna unhide the top of solid again so you can see it better. Unhide element, and then we will still need to cut the foundations, but that's not a problem. Cut it right here like this, up and upscale. There we go. Now we have our nice curbs and foundations made by ourselves. So the next thing that we're going to do is make the parking spaces. We go to the ground floor plan again, and I will put some detail lines first where the parking will be. I will do it like this, and then to 40 if I remember correct, then 5 meters. Alright, then we go again to the messing inside, go to topo solid, then we go to, we need this one, draw a rectangle again like here, voila. Then we're gonna finish editing mode. Again, a warning that they overlap, no problem. But first we go to the section, go to view, and then we will move the topo solid down because our structure that we're gonna place is 12 thick, so we're gonna use 12 centimeters. Then we're gonna use a level, copy it to the high level that we want. Then we're gonna name it parking. Alright, then we're gonna select the top of solid and change right here the level to parking. There we go. We can delete those detail lines, and while we edit we can cut the top of solid with the one and no, not the foundation. We need to cut top solid with the foundation. That's how we want it, and yes, that seems quite alright. Yeah, that's what we needed. I will move my section box a bit to there. Voila, that's better. Okie doke. Now we're gonna put the stones on it. So we go again. We can go to ground floor, but I will do it here in 3D. So we go to the architecture tab. Then we go to components and we will use the ones that we need, and I think we have we're gonna use this ones. Yes, level based. We're gonna pick this right here. Alright, this is the stones that we are putting on. We call it here rasdallen. These are much used in urban road designs. So we go again to the ground floor. We're gonna align the elements right here and right here. Okay, we're gonna check intersection that's perfectly aligning with the curb. Nice. And then we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna copy it like this, and one like here, 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 and here. That's nicely done. I can array it, of course, and I will array it now like this. Use the array button, going like this, and then right here, and well, maybe 8. Alright, seems good. And we're gonna ungroup them. Right, that's what we want. Select all instances in view. Then we're gonna check. Okay, they are not. They are floating. So we will. Now it's on the roads, and we will use parking. And voila, there we have it. Nicely done. And we need to fill the spaces here. So we're gonna select one that we desire. Yes, this one. And again, I will click here, and I will align it first from here to here and here to here. Gonna look in 3D, and it seems quite alright. And again, not copy, but array. And I think it was 6 times, if I remember correctly. And there we go. I just gonna ungroup them because they are not on the right level right here. So we're gonna change to parking, and voila. That's our first parking. That's almost ready. Now the next thing that I want to do is hiding the top of solid, because we need again some curbs, or not category, my bad, hiding view element, because we need a curb right here to hold those elements in place and together, of course. And so again, we go to the architecture tab, go to floor right here, slab edge, and then we're gonna use the one that we need, already made one, and we're gonna click the edges again. Boom, boom. You already see that's not the right height, but we're gonna change that in a moment. So we're gonna select the curb. We go to the section, and then you see it needs to be right at the same place. So how do we change that? Very easy. Right here above we can put an offset vertical or horizontal. We need a vertical one, and the vertical are the thickness of the stones, and this is 12. And boom, there you have your parking. Very nice. Voila. Now we're gonna get rid of the detail lines, select all instances visible in view, delete them, right. And now in 3D I will try to select it all if I can, like this, and then select, I will do it like this, select all instances visible in view, same, and now I'm gonna do it like this. Now I have it all, and we want a parking space on the other side. And how we do that quickly, just go to here, mirror pick axis, and we click on the reference plane, and voila, there it is. Now it says the same warning that some overlap, but that's not a problem. We go to our 3D, and I actually forgot something. I forgot the foundations for these curbs here, so we're gonna do that quickly by going to slab edge, and then I think I have this one. Yes, it's this one, and there we go. And we're gonna reset the slab edge. Why we're gonna do that? If I go straight to here, they will be connected, and I don't want that, so I click right here. Then I will make the 3D box a little bit further, so we can adjust the foundations properly. And we're going to the floor again. Yes, there we go. Voila. That's what we need, and I'm gonna change the material also. Like this. Voila. Apply, and there we go. Now we see we have our two parking spaces like we desire. So we're gonna um, go to here, then the section box again. So we have a nice view of our parking, and there we go. Need to do some final adjustments. Gonna hide it, of course. We're gonna cut it again right here, and voila, voila, voila. And we will cut also not this one. We need this one with this. Again, this one with this, and voila. That's how we want it. Now we're gonna create the walking paths by going again to the ground floor. Now again with messing sites and toposolid, desired toposolid that we want. Draw a rectangle. We're gonna change it how we want now, like this, and here like this. Align it properly. Then 120. How it is, and we're gonna leave it level as it is. Then we go to the section, and we will do a detail line, and the thickness of the stones are 8. Gonna pick a level there, and then we're gonna this, and this we will name walking paths. Alright, there we go. Delete those lines, and now we're gonna set it to walking paths. Voila. While we edit, we're gonna modify it properly, like this, and voila. That's how we want it. Now we can look at 3D, and voila, perfect. Now we're gonna put the curves on it. I see we need to cut this right here, so not this one, but this one also. Voila. Now we're gonna add the curbs, floor, and yes, we have the right ones. Alright, and then we're gonna change it again. Right here, we need the stones are 8, so we need to a vertical offset here by 8. There we go. Now we see they're overlapping, but that's not a problem. You just go to the Modify tab, Join, you select this to join and this to join, and the problem is solved. So the next thing that we're going to do is, of course, cut it and then hide in view, because we want the foundations, so foundations for the curb like here, and then we do like here, and voila, again we can modify and just join these and join these, and voila, that's done. Then cut this one out, voila, very nice. Come to unhide top of solid, voila. Then we're gonna cut it again, and there you have it. Now we're gonna, on the ground floor map, we're gonna put our stones into the walking path. By the architecture tab, we go to components again, then we have our halter steps, and now we need to see here, we're gonna not place it on a work plane, not on a vertical face, but place it on a face. So we will need this face right here, click it, and there it is. We're gonna rotate it because I want it 90 degrees, and then we're gonna check if it's right. Yes, this is perfect, nicely done. And now we go to the ground floor again, and we will align it to here like this, and this to here, voila. And I will copy it for now so I can see if it's worth it now. Okay, we're gonna slightly change the walking path to this. We can make it here or here, but I will do it here like this. It will automatically change, and voila, the curves are going with it. And now we're gonna make it a array again to the whole down here, array, and then we will see it like this. And now I think is 60 will be too much. 20. I think 30. Yes, I think that's right as we need. Okay, we're gonna select them all in instance, visible in view, and we will ungroup them. We will see why later, and that's how we need them. Now we have one annoying thing that you see. The stones are overlapping on our curbs, but that's not a problem. I will solve that, or show you guys a trick how you can solve that easily. So we go to the ground floor again, we go to component, gonna model in place, then we're gonna do generic models right here. Okay, just name it as you want. Then we're gonna go here, extrusion, then we're gonna draw a rectangle again. From here to here, it doesn't matter how thick, I will make it like this. Okay, 20, I will pick 20, and the material, I will change the material to, I will duplicate one, duplicate generic model, and I will do it orange and like this, 86, apply. Okay, finish, and there you have it in the 3D. And now what you can do is just cut these elements with here so they align perfectly with the curve. So you just select the elements, cut it, and boom. And then you just go straight on it to the... we done all the stones, so we can hide these generic models. So we just hide them elements. Okay, and now we can place some road markings right here. How are we gonna do that? The same like a generic models. You go to roads, and then we will component model in place. Then generic models. Okay, yes, and then we're gonna do an extrusion, and we're gonna draw a rectangle just like this, and I will make the rectangle, not 18, I think 12 will be enough. Alright, then we're gonna move it a bit to centimeters like this, and we will mirror it by axis right here. There we go. We will give it okay, white. Okay, then we're gonna do white like this. Apply. Okay, draw it, and we will make it 0.2. Finish it, and there we go. There we have our road markings. Pretty neat. And now we're gonna create a topo solid for the tree itself. So we go to the road, then we go to massing, topo solids. We're gonna use this one. Gonna pick a rectangle like this right here, right. Go to a 3D again, rotate it a bit. There we go. Gonna give it an offset by 4. Alright, and now we can place a tree, of course, and also some protection, I think. Yes, we'll do 5, apply, and now we will place it right here maybe. Then click escape a couple of times. We will move it something like this, and then we will draw in the middle from here to here, and we will do it like this. Okay, and now maybe this will do for now. Okay, we're gonna mirror it again by clicking here. Voila, place maybe some right here, going to the 3D and see how it looks. That looks awesome. Now we're gonna put some trees on it, like here, or we're gonna put a big tree here, like this, looking very nice. Then we're gonna put some other trees, maybe one here, and I will change the view in a bit, and then maybe one here. So we're gonna change the section box a bit more outwards so we can see our trees. That's voila, very nice. And now we can put those also right there. Gonna go copy it like this, and we will put it here, and then we can again array it from here to here, and I think will be 12. Alright, almost 12, 13. Alright, that's looking better, and voila, there we have it, our nice looking urban road design. Of course you can do much more, but I will show it in another video because otherwise it will take too long. And of course I forgot something very important. It's the man standing right here. Give it an offset of 4, and voila, this is our road design, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.